let me start out with Mr. Georgia. Your report indicated $135,000 was spent just on speakers for this event. Is there any similar experience in spending that amount of money for a conference that you're aware of?
In the course of conducting this audit, we did not compare previous conferences to this one in terms of that expenditure.
So Mr. Cummings talked a little bit about our efforts to rein in GSA, and we had conducted some reviews of GSA's operations and found out that they spent, it wasn't even $1 million on a conference, but outrageous spending was determined. We couldn't get much attention on that. Mr. Fink, are you familiar with this guy? This is the GSA official in the hot tub. Have you ever seen that picture?
I have seen that picture, yes, sir.
No. Well, I just wondered if that was any motivation for the dramatic change in your spending. You spent $37 million in that year, and then Congress held these hearings, which we participated in, and the famous guy in the hot tub probably did more to bring egregious spending under control. Did this affect you at all?
The new guidelines that were put into place, Congressman, the new restrictions on travel and on spending funds for training and things of that nature, that was handled primarily by what would be the operations support side.
Well, did you approve expenditures for or involved in the planning of the $4 million conference in Anaheim?
No, sir, I did not.
You attended?
Yes, sir.
And you did participate in the conference?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then afterwards, I understand you were promoted. Is that correct?
I became the commissioner after the conference.
I understand the planners and some of the others got bonuses. Is that correct?
There were 6 bonuses that were paid, yes, sir, to individuals who had...
Did you get a bonus that year, 210, 211?
For performance, yes, sir.
Did you... are you aware of the money that they spent... Of course, on this particular enterprise, they had paid $17,000 with this individual who is, I guess, some sort of art expert and produced 6 drawings, paintings.
Yes, sir. I saw that in the Inspector General's report, and also I attended that session.
You did. You did. And do you think that that was a proper expenditure of taxpayer dollars?
For what we were trying to convey at that time, and based upon his expertise, the way he communicates and the message that he delivers through his presentation.
Well, I was surprised to hear you said that one of the paintings is a couple were auctioned, I guess, and they got less than $500 for charity. But one is missing. Maybe we should offer a reward for the missing. You don't know where the missing painting is, do you, Mr. Fink?
Absolutely not, sir.
Good, okay. And then I understand, we had these are the famous, these turned over to me by some whistleblowers. These are the famous $20,000 drumsticks that were used in the Las Vegas GSA conference. And I thought that wasteful spending had taken to a new level. Now I see, Mr. George, in your report, you have squirting fish as part of $64,000. Did you see anyone seen a squirting fish? Did you see one at the conference?
No, sir, I did not.
Maybe I could offer a reward. I'd love to see one of the squirting fish. I'm sure that some of the taxpayers, the people that went to work on that early bus this morning out of Baltimore or my district in Central Florida, love to know that the federal government spent $64,000 on squirting fish for federal employees at a conference. Is that an appropriate expenditure of funds, Mr. Fink?
And I would answer, Congressman, that there were expenses that were incurred at that conference, for that conference, that were absolutely inappropriate. Well, and that would be one of those expenses.
I would say that IRS has taken government arrogance and wasteful spending to an absolutely incredible level, and it has to be dismaying to people who are sending their hard-earned dollars to IRS every week in their paycheck, every month, quarterly, or April 15th, to find out their money has been spent. Some of these expenditures were no bid to sole source. I think all of the $135,000 on the conference speakers. Is that correct, Mr. George?
That is my understanding, sir, yes.
Well, we're going to hear from Mr. Werfel in a short while. Our goal is to, one, hold people accountable. I understand some people have been suspended. We understand some people have gotten bonuses, like yourself, Mr. Fink, who were involved or there. And we understand that, again, that the system has been corrected to a degree, partly because of Congress bringing these items to the attention of the Congress and the American people. With that, we will have to recess, and we will return within 10 minutes of the last vote, so stay posted. The committee's in recess. Thank you.